Football is a war of light and darkness, of angels with muddy boots and devils with golden medals. Today, we're stepping into the battle between the sinful and the heavenly. And once you see this list, you'll never watch the game the same again. Forget formations, forget trophies. This isn't about stats, it's about souls. Football has always had two sides, the ones who break legs to win, and the ones who change lives with a pass. This is more than rivalry. It's morality versus madness. It's the saints versus the sinners of football, 7 against 7. And by the end of this video, you will decide who truly wins this holy war. Sergio Ramos versus N'Golo Kante. Sergio Ramos, the man who made defenders cool again and terrifying. 28 red cards, elbows, late tackles. A Champions League final foul that ripped a nation's hope in two. Ramos didn't just defend. He commanded. He hurt. He intimidated. He won. But at what cost? Then there's N'Golo Kante. Not a single red card. A World Cup winner. Quiet as the wind. Humble as a monk. He didn't speak. He ran. Covered every blade of grass while sipping tea after games. No scandals, no rage, just greatness. Zlatan Ibrahimovic versus Luka Modric. Zlatan once said, "I am football." And for a time, he was right. The ego, the martial arts goals, the chaos, the lion who made defenders his prey. But behind the flexing and fury was a genius. Still, one who never bowed.
You think you're better than 95% even now?
I am better, I don't think.
On the other side, Luka Modric fled war-torn Croatia, rose without noise, won a Ballon d'Or and barely spoke a word about it. He leads without shouting. He hurts without hurting. If Zlatan is fire, Luka is ice. Luis Suarez versus David Silva. Luis Suarez, one of the most clinical strikers of his generation and one of the most controversial. 3 bites. A World Cup handball. A genius with fangs. People hated him, people feared him, but they couldn't stop watching. Then there's David Silva. No scandals, no drama, just pure magic. He didn't roar, he whispered with the ball. And defenders, they never saw it coming. Roy Keane versus Son Heung-min. Roy Keane, the man who made midfield a war zone. Tackles meant for vengeance. Fights with teammates. A captain feared by his own team. His legacy, grit, blood, and thunder.
Park sent off for a stamp on Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, and he deserved it.
Son Heung-min, the opposite. A smile that hides steel tears when he injures someone, cheers when he scores. He's South Korea's golden child. A man who proves that kindness can still dominate. Pepe versus Andres Iniesta. Pepe, wild-eyed, hot-blooded. The kind of guy who'd tackle a ghost just to prove a point. Headbutts flailing limbs. Chaos personified. Iniesta, a poet with boots, won Spain the World Cup, then walked away like a monk on a pilgrimage. He didn't celebrate. He bowed. He gave, then disappeared.
And the Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror.
Diego Costa versus Lionel Messi. Costa, the striker who weaponized chaos. Trash talk shoulder barges goalkeepers dreaded his stare. He scored, but mostly he haunted. Then came Messi. Never punched, never shouted, never flopped. He just floated, past defenders, past doubters, into history.
The best player in the world for you now?
For me, over the 5, I will go with Leo. I will go with Leo, although I risk.
Mario Balotelli versus Ronaldinho. Balotelli missed tap-ins, then scored from the parking lot. Fireworks in the bathroom. Walked when he should have sprinted. A genius wrapped in chaos. Ronaldinho, he danced through football, smiles, nutmegs, a World Cup, and the hearts of millions. He played with joy and gave it back to all of us. One side would burn the rulebook, the other would rewrite it. One fights with fury, the other with faith. But football is both. It's rage and romance. It's red cards and redemption. Which side are you on? The sinful 7 or the heavenly 11? Now it's your turn. Drop your own 7 sinful and heavenly players in the comments. Go wild. I'm reading every single one. If you love this, hit like, hit subscribe, and don't miss the next football battle. Trust me, it's even crazier than this one.